Oh wait, for some reason. Oh, there we go. I'm good. This meeting is being recorded. You can watch this. Got it. Welcome back. Episode 2, Seeing Red. We're one day before the Wolves game, and we just finished watching the Chelsea-Liverpool game. I'm your host, Steve.
Yeah, and I'm here as well, Noah Schmatzer, back. Basically, episode 2, kind of like episode 1.5. Episode 1 continued. We had a brief cutoff, but
We got off the tracks.
yeah, we can try to pick up at the end of where we left off.
No proper close. We've had a week and a day's worth of extra news. Is that what we got?
Yeah,
I feel like
about because
there's,
what was it, the 5th, I think?
yeah, it was last Saturday. So now we were talking about Wolves, but now I feel like we're pretty concrete. I feel like we probably know what the lineup's going to be at this point. No new incomings, no new
Mm-hmm.
real outgoings. I guess Fred was kind of here we go confirmed, but that's kind of it. I wanted to get into first before we do a little bit of a Wolves preview. The Fred Donnie Amrabat situation. Fred left. What do we get for him? 15 million euros.
Euros.
So that's not even pounds, right?
Yeah, I think that translates. I can do it real
I'm not
fast, but I
an
think that's
economics guy,
around,
but that's less than we expected.
yeah, 12 million pounds, I think. Let's see, pounds. There's the pound. So 15 euros, 12.96. Yeah, so about 13.
Okay. Amrabat's listed at 25 pounds. We're thinking.
Hmm.
What, like, why are we unable to do two things at once?
Yeah, it's crazy to think of the incompetency that goes on in the front office. I mean, we've done decent business so far this window, shocking business so far this window compared to last couple
That's for
windows of
sure.
being a fan, but still, like,
It's like
let's get better. I don't know why we're stopping now.
it was, yeah, it was Mount pretty quickly. Onana, that was a little bit of a saga. I feel like Hoyland, like it felt like forever when we were going through it. But what was that, like a week and a half after Onana? Like it wasn't that slow.
Hmm.
And those are like huge deals, right? Fred, I mean, okay, got rid of him. Amrabat, we need a set. I mean, we need a Casemiro replacement. We don't want to go into next year, obviously, with nobody. And I think we have to get somebody. I mean, if Donnie's truly leaving too, even if like it's not Amrabat, which I hope it is. Like, I mean, I know they were talking. I guess we do get linked to everybody. So Lavia, obviously,
Hmm.
that would be sick. But I feel like Amrabat's most like concrete interest. He said he wants United. We want him. If we're already agreed to personal terms, it's such a minor sale. Like I feel like 25, like that's for us at least, that's not crazy. I
Yeah,
feel
and
like, yeah,
like even if Fred is 13 and they put that all back into the transfer budget, we're gonna sell Donnie probably. And like he's definitely going out.
yeah.
So
I,
like
I
that money's gonna come back in. So just do the 12 now or 15, whatever, plus add-ons, and then you'll make it back in a little bit. It just doesn't make sense.
he hasn't trained with Fiorentina, so he's just getting stale right now.
Hmm.
We said we want him. He said he wants us. We already got a chunk of change to put towards that deal. Like I literally don't understand what the holdup is. It makes no sense. I'm assuming everybody's in the same boat, so we're probably preaching to the choir. But like what, bro? Like I just don't even get it. It it's what 12 million pounds that we're sitting here to what to recuperate from more deals so we can sign this guy.
Hmm.
Like,
Crazy.
am I naive into thinking that it's more than a phone call? Hey, Fiorentina, we'll give you 25. We want 30. Or we'll give you 20. We want 30. Okay, 25.
Yeah, I
Like
can't.
like
It's got to
how
be
much?
that easy because,
How
especially like you said, if personal terms are already agreed, what else is there to do? Like, if he
like
already wants, he's
okay,
already okay with the contract. Then it's just a transfer value at this point.
visa, okay, but that has nothing to do with the deal. Like that is not like I obviously there are things that are probably like visa, whatever, like
Hmm.
flight, medical, whatever. But like that has nothing to do with the deal. Like what it's just a number, right? I think their club needs money. I don't know obviously a lot about Fiorentina, but I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere that they're looking to get players in. They need some money. Like it's just it's so incompetent. And like I don't know. Murtaugh, Arnold, I guess they did good in the earlier window, like, but then it's like how much of that just like Ten Hag being like laying down the
Yeah, I
law.
need guys. Yeah, the only thing that does worry me is the Juve links. I feel like that could be the one thing that does just interrupt this deal and kind of just side road everything. Because honestly, where else would you want to play if he probably wants out of Fiorentina? So like Juve stay in Serie
Is he
A, like
26?
Amrabat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I've got to be on his wiki. He is quite a thing. Okay. 26. Yeah.
So like, yeah, he wants to move to a bigger club. Got it. But how like if I'm him too, I feel like I'm pushing this move more than I seem to be right now, right? It's like, dude, I want to play. I
Hmm.
want to play for them. You guys need the money. They'll give you the money. It has to be I think part of it's the Maguire thing. It's like we can't do more than one thing at a time.
Yeah, and that's what it kind of seemed early on too when we were linked at. Like he was really pushing it. He was kind of doing that Hoyland thing of, all right, I want to go here. He wasn't obviously getting agents specifically to get him to United, but it seemed like he did want to move, and he was kind of at the charge of it. But now maybe with Juve, maybe there's other links that he's maybe just taking other offers, but still, like we have the pull, we have the guys, we have Ten Hag, like we have the purse to go in and say, hey, like we want this guy, he wants us, like let's do this, like do it today, do it tonight, do it tomorrow, like get it done.
We've spent 100 and we've only signed three guys, which hopefully they all insert into our starting 11. So hopefully that's sick. But we've signed three guys for what, like 140, maybe.
Yeah, and then plus with already Donnie, like, or not
We've
Donnie,
already
but
we've already got
Fred,
rid of $40 million worth of people anyway. They said at the
exactly.
beginning that we would have 120 to 150, like 120 bare fucking minimum. Like we spent 100.
Yeah, like
So
he's there, like we
how
have
how
him.
how, how? And I was earlier I was saying going back to the signings we've had earlier in the window, it's like we've done a good job, whatever, blah blah blah. But I'm also like neglecting the fact like why weren't we able to sign Onana and Hoyland at the same time? Like why can't we do multiple things? I literally don't get it. Like we know we're capable of it. We signed Sabitzer. We got linked to him an hour, like 3 hours before the deadline in January. And
Hmm.
then he was on our team like the next day or like whatever, a couple days. Like we're capable of it. It can't be that difficult. Like obviously that was a loan, so it's a little different, but like I don't know. I don't know. It's just like this huge game of chicken for like what seems like pennies, and I don't understand.
Yeah, now it's season like this was like a not a fun game, but it was like, all right, we could put up with this game in the preseason, but now that our next first game's tomorrow, it's
Yeah,
like he should be in the lineup. Like,
just the
okay,
window.
maybe he missed preseason, but he should be in at least in the squad.
Yeah, yeah, and train like I'm saying, like I mean, I'm assuming he's doing something to get ready for the season, but I don't think he's played with Fiorentina in the past 2 weeks. So what is he
Yeah.
doing? Just sitting around doing absolutely nothing, bro. It's so frustrating. I mean, the other thing I hate too, if we're just gonna go on like a hate tirade, which I think I am, why can't we do anything on the weekends? I get it. Nobody wants to work on the weekends. I don't fucking want to work on the weekends. So I guess I get it. But like, it's like we get all this news of like shit that happens. Like we get to Monday, and then it's like something's gonna happen Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So then we're like, okay, that bides us time for Monday, Tuesday. Then we get to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then it's like, uh, wow, we're gonna wait till next week because we can't do anything on the weekend, bro. Like it's like I don't know, man. Like it seems like a pretty fun job to have. I would love to be a director or whatever. No one ever give me the
Yeah,
spot,
make
but
3 phone calls a day and then just say, "Oh, well, that's the business day."
if I cared about the team that much, I wouldn't mind giving him a call today and asking for Amrabat for 25. Who the fuck cares, bro? I don't know how long it takes. Whatever. That's my rant about Amrabat, but
Let's play worst case scenario. If it does fall through, he signs with Juve, stays at Fiorentina for some reason. Is there? Well, obviously we mentioned Lavia, but
which I don't think we get.
yeah, don't think that's possible. Is there anyone else you're thinking? Is it maybe we keep McTominay? Is it did we go spend a little
The good
bit?
the good part is I think that even though even if we keep McTominay, I think we still need a midfielder. So I
Mhm.
think he's like a separate case. Like I think we would get two. Like if McTominay left, I think we'd bring two guys in, especially if Donnie leaves too. Like if Fred's out, Donnie looks like he's out. Mainu's injured. I think Mainu and Lavia. I'm not an expert on both. I feel like they play very similar. They're super composed on the ball. They can bring it up. Their passes are great. Uh, I don't know if we would get Lavia. Tyler Adams. That deal broke down with Chelsea, 20
I wouldn't hate
mil,
a
not that
Tyler Adams
expensive.
move.
He's energy. He could play next to Casemiro. Casemiro's got the positioning. He's got the veteran, mentality. He knows where to go. Tyler Adams is kind of a spark plug. Like I feel like I don't know how good his passing is going forward or anything like that, but like something like that, I would take to potentially sit in that six if Casemiro's not there. Worst case scenario if we can't get Amrabat.
Yeah, I honestly don't even hate the Tyler Adams move. I kind of liked his move to Chelsea. I thought that was going to be a good move.
Yeah,
But with apparently the Casado link, that obviously that broke down.
yeah.
But Tyler Adams, yeah, I like it. I mean, he's at Leeds. He's already Premier League tested. He's played. He did well against us, if I remember correctly. I think he played us pretty tough. Obviously, we are U.S. favorites, so it would be kind of cool to
Yeah, yeah.
have that link. But yeah, I guess it's just up to Murtaugh now of
I
getting Amrabat in.
I just don't know who else we've even been linked to like in a spot like that. I feel like the link with Amrabat was so strong where we haven't
Hmm.
been. Oh, I get well, Tuamini, like get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah.
Uh, and there was one other guy that like we are always linked to Goretzka.
Hmm.
Bro, I mean I don't know too much about him. Like I know enough. I think he was really good with the club he was at before Bayern. I don't know if he's really performed that well at Bayern. Like he doesn't start or anything. I don't think anymore. Does he want to come here and be a backup here instead of a backup there? I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know
in
how
a
much that
tougher
even
league.
costs. Like, yeah, I think Amrabat's cool too, just because he's someone in a tough game where you could put next to Casemiro maybe, and I think they would complement each other well. He's got that. He's got the. I don't know that ball progression. Those forward passes I think are so sweet, and then he plays tough. He makes good tackles. That would be a real shame if we didn't get him. I don't know. And just the value too. Like I think Caicedo's a dog. I think we all do.
Hmm.
115, bro.
For a
How much
21-year-old.
how much more is he providing? Like elevated. Like I'm not gonna sit here and debate that Amrabat's better than Caicedo, but just for sheer value, like 25 for him or 115 for Caicedo, like how much better is Caicedo than Amrabat right now? Like I don't know. I don't know. I think that'd be a sick signing for us.
Yeah, I think that would be a really. I think other clubs and maybe they know because they might be seeing the same stuff we do, but I think it would be a really underrated signing for us this season. I think he would be playing an important role. And he just needs to put on the red shirt, red jersey. We need him, and we need him in.
All right. Maguire.
Same shit, but just the opposite way. Like, dude, you need to go.
I like that we did agree to 30 for him. I was really concerned that we were gonna be holding out for like we're not doing 30, 40, 40, like just to make ourselves not look as bad.
Hmm.
We did agree to a deal, so I guess I don't know if I commend us, but that's cool, I guess, like that we did that. I just personal terms obviously a struggle, in my opinion. Pay him whatever, bro. Cover his contract, get him out of here. Like I don't even want to think about him anymore. Pavard, I saw we offered for Pavard. They declined, I think.
Yeah.
I think I don't know what the number was that they declined. I know they wanted close to like 30, I think, for him, which I don't know. It seems like a really great deal. He's still
Yeah.
like he starts for them. Like I was under the impression at first that he was kind of just like a rotational guy at this point in his career, 27, like maybe
Hmm.
transitioning to more rotational, but I think he starts for them. So I mean, if that's our Veron replacement, I'm so in. And then get like some sick right-handed bat, like right-handed or right-sided center back next year.
Yeah, I'm really in on Pavard, especially for 30. I believe that's like we offered it, they rejected it a little bit, but
You called it, I think.
yeah, I said it a few months ago. I said Pavard for 30 would be a great steal. I think
I think that
uh,
was in writing too.
definitely in writing. Go check it out. In Ten Hag We Trust. I believe
Oh yeah.
at Intega We Trust on Twitter.
Hmm.
Um,
Official Twitter of Seeing Red Pod.
yeah, official Twitter. But yeah, center back, right back. God forbid one of ours goes down, either Delo or Wan-Bissaka. We have another guy. Um,
Yeah,
I like him on the ball. I mean, in the World Cup, I was a huge French guy, especially when we had Pogba when they were in the World Cup run. I thought Pavard played amazing.
that goal's been
Obviously,
circulating of him just putting
yeah,
it top chin. Like, oh my god, that was so
obviously
sick.
that was 5 years ago, but I still think he was 22 at that point. But I still think he's got it in the tank,
Dude,
and especially just
27, I feel
under
like it's your prime. Like, I don't know. I
exactly.
feel like when I was younger, like I was like, oh dude, the prime of people's careers, like in even like other sports, I'm like, I don't know, 28 to like 32. Like that's when you're at your top. Like 27, bro. It's we're almost fucking 27. I
Yeah,
hope I'm not past my prime now.
no, yeah, I think he's still got it in the tank. And yeah, Varane, he's had some injury problems in the past. He's getting older. You're talking about that transitional
Yeah.
phase. Maybe this is the year he starts to take more of a backseat role. But I thought that coming in preseason, he kind of showed he played pretty well. So we'll see if he actually does relinquish that starting spot. Um, but yeah,
And
Pavard,
Molassie is out.
yeah,
Like Delo can even be an option on the left. I mean, we could get into Fernandez later, but just have another guy, like you said, that could play on the right. Even if we needed a three center back, I don't think we've ever done that really, but
hmm,
if the option's there, I don't know.
yeah, just to have it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
I'd
versatile
rather
guy.
have the utility tool more than just like the one person that can only play one position. So,
I think that's why
uh,
Ten Hag wanted Timber last summer, just because he could
mhm,
play the right back, he could play center back. Good. Obviously, didn't get him. Actually, he got hurt right yesterday.
yep.
Or
Too bad he's injury prone.
yeah, it sucks. So,
That's a real shame.
but I take. I mean, give me Pavard. Give me that Tobito guy. He's
Hmm.
younger. I don't know which is weird that we'd be looking at a guy like that just because he seems like a guy that if we got him, we would be looking to have him at our club and be a starter probably for the next 6 years.
Hmm.
Pavard does not seem like that guy, so I don't get why we're looking at either like a really young kid or more like more tuned player in Pavard, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, if we ended our summer with Amrabat, Pavard, Maguire out, Donnie out, and that's it. What do you think?
McGuire out, Donnie out. We get
Is
Pavard
there anyone else
in,
on a miss? I mean, like we
Amrabat.
don't have to talk about Bai, like whatever. He'll
Yeah,
be
no.
gone, but
But I mean, that's it. It's a good overall window. I think it's like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 window. I think another
on a
striker would make it a 10 out of
right,
10, but obviously
even
beggars can't
someone
be
on like a
choosers at this
loan.
point. Yeah, just like something.
Oh,
Maybe
dude,
loan
yeah,
Harry Kane out,
Felix.
but
Yeah, dude, he'd look miserable. But I guess that's what you're saying about Tonali, and he kind of was a stud yesterday.
yeah. But yeah, you just say Yao Felix. Report
Never
was I don't
would.
know if it came from Fabrizio, but apparently he wants Barcelona. He's pushing Barcelona. Gave him an ultimatum. Said
Do they have
you
any
either.
money though?
Yeah, that's the thing. So I don't. I guess he would go out on loan again to Barcelona, maybe with an option
Yeah.
to buy in the next year,
Mhm.
or he'll start entertaining Saudi, which is just crazy. Because then, right before we hop on this call,
Yeah.
Fabrizio
Oh, I didn't see.
reinforces that Neymar. He just put um, green circle, like Brazilian flag, and then something else for him possibly Neymar possibly going to Al Hilal. Is that
I
how
would
you
take
say it?
Neymar. Yeah, I
Thousand
think so.
percent, I'd take Neymar. Um, yes, yeah, you put a uh, timer emoji too, so it's probably happening.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's like if he goes, all these people, Ronaldo goes, all these people are going. St. Maximin, Firmino, um, who's the other one on that line? I
Saint
don't know.
Maximin.
They just scored a goal the other day. St. Maximin,
Yeah, yeah.
Firmino.
Oh, it was Mahrez.
Oh yeah, Mahrez. Yeah, I
Is
mean you have
that
all
is that
these.
Al Hilal
I don't know if that's the team they're
or is that a
on,
different
but
one?
if you add Neymar to that, I mean that's just fucking stupid.
How did Ronaldo uh go over there and then recruit all these players to come? And I feel like his team's like the worst.
Not even on his team. He has one
I
person.
feel
I
like
forget who it
nobody signs
was.
like for them. I think Mane signed actually.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess that's kind of fire, but
Um,
another guy that I would have taken.
oh yeah, coming out of Bayern, kind of
Unhappy, point to prove, come back to the
really
Prem.
unhappy.
Yeah. But I
Um,
guess like Garnacho, Rashford. That's the other thing. I guess we'll get into it later, but um I was gonna say Fernandez. I think you put out a tweet
mhm.
responding to something about him potentially being sold. And I think I speak for most. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, I think that's just a stupid move, and I don't think Ten Hag. Like, I think it came from the same guy that going back to Maguire, who said that he might stay. Yeah, this Alan Nixon guy.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't. We have less than 100 followers, soon to be a
I
thousand.
don't.
But
So
Journo and
yeah,
Jags fan, dude. I don't appreciate your soccer takes. I'm
Jags
sorry.
fan,
Yeah, Jags
like
fan,
a.
Jaguars fan.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sofa Bear likes blocking FUDs. Like,
I feel,
and
dude.
your tweets are protected. What are we doing?
Yeah, that I saw that. I don't know what it is about Sunday. I feel like Sunday is our worst news day, like consistently. I just get to Sunday and then I just get hit with bad news all over. I don't know if it's people looking for clicks, but I feel like it's Sundays roll around, Manu Twitter, only bad news. Like we're never getting sold, Maguire's staying, uh, we're not we all of our bids are rejected. I'm like, dude, what is happening on Sundays? And then, hopefully the ship rights itself tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I hope Fernandez doesn't get sold.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be a big mistake. I think our right and left backs are kind of set for the coming future. I mean, Fernandez and Otto were fucking fire in the preseason. They were amazing.
He was cool, yeah, Gerardo. And
I'm
like
also yeah.
I'm also
Go.
so in when they come from like Real and Barca. Like Gerardo is Barca, Fernandez is Real. Like
Mhm.
those teams know how to recruit talent. And if we just take their academy players, some of them have to be pretty good. Like they look like
Exactly.
studs.
Um, yeah, I think that'd be a
I,
big mistake, and
I
I don't think Ten Hag's that dumb
the
to
only thing,
give away a
yeah,
youth talent like that.
and yeah, the only thing that kind of sucks though is I don't think we can loan him out just because. How old is he? Is he even 20 yet?
I
He's got to be.
don't.
Right?
Let's see. Uh, Fernandez. I would guess 19, but let's see.
I
Oh
want to say
no,
21 for some reason.
2003. So
Oh
17,
shit! No,
20.
20. So he's
Yeah.
still a young kid. Yeah, yeah. The thing that sucks about the Molossi injuries, we can't really loan him out. I feel like.
Yeah. No. It's yeah. Exactly. It's an important part. Like we need him down the stretch. Like you said, maybe Delo can go out left, but we like
Yeah,
Tenek said
yeah,
we
yeah.
need two people. What? Did you get that
Yeah,
too?
timelines. I saw that too. Yeah.
We need what are we at? Like we need 2 people in each position. Um, he said that.
Yeah. I
So
mean, yeah.
with Molossi out, we need another left back. That's just how it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess, like we said, we just the Deload thing. I guess it could hold. But the thing with Fernandez, too, it's like, I'm so in for him to stay. But if he's going to stay and then Malassi, like, jumps him, like, I don't want him to just sit around and, like, the training ground, right? And then, like, barely get picked for, like, the team.
I
Even
would
to
I
sit
would
on the
think
bench,
that
like,
he plays like under 21 squad,
that's
but
true.
yeah, and Ten Hag's really got his hands into the under 21s, got his hands in the youth team now, which I kind of like. So they're going to be playing the same style of football. I
Hmm.
mean, again, it showed in the preseason they were kind of used to the style he wanted to play.
True.
Um, so I
It
wouldn't
was
mind him
pretty
playing in the under
seamless.
21s, but um, yeah, if he jumps Malassi, I think that would be a pretty big jump in his career.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, then Malacia is almost like expendable because he's getting into the point where he's 22, 23, where he probably wants to play every
Week
day,
in,
right?
week
I mean, I
out.
don't,
Yeah.
yeah, like, so we'll see. Uh, Injury roundup, head to the doctor's office. We got a little clarity on like everybody that I think Hoyland, Ahmad, I didn't even Henderson, I think was injured. Martial,
Henderson, yeah.
Mainu, Malasia. So we'll start with the really bad news. Malasia, Mainu, Ahmad. That seems like they're about for a while.
Yeah, I'd probably assume at least, what are they? It's like six, I would probably say
They,
20 games at least.
you think so?
I
I know they
I
said
hope not.
Mainu 2 months, which I don't know. But that was 2 months from what, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So we're 2 weeks away from a month. That's he would have missed like what 2, 3 games, and then maybe another month. I really hope he comes back, dude. He was awesome to watch. I was really getting excited about him.
Yeah, and I hope
Uh,
it's not something that Ten Hag doesn't want to like. He sees it in his mind is not trying to rush him into it, especially if we do maybe start out into a groove, not trying to force something that,
hmm
not trying to like fix something that isn't broken at this point.
hmm
Like
I
I
was
could
kind of
just
hoping
see
that
him on the bench.
he'd be available for like Champions League games. Like if we draw
Hmm.
like there's probably gonna be one shit team in our group, like Young Boys Burn or whatever. Like put
Yeah.
him out there, maybe next to Amrabat, give Casemiro a break. Like I'm super confident with those two going into even a Champions League game. Give him some Champions League experience. Like I was really hoping for that. So we'll see if anything like that would even work. But Ahmad, I don't. The mod thing is so weird. Like at least the Manu thing, we saw the injury, like we knew what happened. I guess
Hmm.
Ahmad, bro, he's no contact, and then he said he was fine, and then there was pictures of him training like the day after, but he's out for like a month or 2 months or 3 months. Like I don't get that.
Yeah, I feel like soccer injuries are so weird, kind of similar to not like similar to hockey, but they'll just go like upper body injury, like lower body injury. They don't
Yeah.
really specify. Whereas like in soccer, it's like there really is no timetable. Ten Hag likes to keep the cards close to his chest.
Hmm.
And it's tough, yeah. Like you said, non-contact, then he's out there. Same thing with Hoyland. Like Hoyland's out there, like isolated, and they put him out there by themselves, like train him by
Yeah.
himself. So if you want,
That
like,
drone shot of like them zooming in on him and then zooming out and
yeah,
then like going over to main training. Yeah, I don't know. He didn't even look like he was doing anything. He looks like he was just standing there too.
yeah,
I
just
guess he
like
was
running
out there,
back and
so
forth.
so that's good. Yeah, and then Malasia, like you said, I don't think there's any clarity on that. I didn't hear anything about what he
I
was up
honestly didn't
to.
even know he was injured until he told me like
Yeah,
weeks ago, like a couple weeks ago.
yeah. I mean, because he didn't go on the trip, so everyone's like, okay,
Yeah,
well, okay, a week and a half, whatever. Like that's fine. Who the fuck cares? But now it's like he's not going to play for the start of the season. He's not going to play first 3 games, 4 games. Like, mm, okay. Hoyland, like you said, I think they're targeting the Arsenal game. So it's
yeah,
Wolves,
that's what
Tottenham.
game 3.
I think that's 4.
Yeah, for Wolves, Spurs, Forest, Arsenal.
Forest, yeah, okay. So yeah, hopefully we can go.
Third.
Hopefully we can have all 3 games going into that Arsenal game. Add Hoyland, that'd be fun. Henderson, we could talk about it. I don't really care that much. I hope we sell him too. I think
Yeah,
Heaton got hurt.
yeah, Heaton got hurt, so then they were like, "Oh, Henderson might stay," but honestly, well,
Why would
now
he want to
with
stay? I don't know.
us just doing the permanent sale for the youngster now, like second string, I'd rather just get Henderson out though.
Yeah,
Um,
I think the Suzuki thing, the backup keeper, kind of fucked us over. Not
mhm.
like him personally, like if he doesn't want to come, he doesn't want to come, but just that whole saga was like, we'll get him for 5, cheap, get him in, have a backup, all good. That folded, so now it's like we're kind of scrambling. We're looking at the Fender Bonds, whatever that we sold Fred to, their keeper.
Mhm.
I guess we'll see. I guess that probably depends on if we get a keeper, Henderson goes. If not, he doesn't. Um, and then yeah, lastly Martial. But no, I mean,
Same shit. Same shit.
by
Different
I was gonna
season.
say 1 hour from now, this it could change. He could be like a bowling injury or whatever, dude, walking from his house to the car. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's so frail.
But yeah, I think again that just solidifies why possibly another striker in this window is so important. Just because you don't know if Martial, Rashford sometimes looks more comfortable out on the left, so
Yeah,
might force something down the middle.
no idea. Would love another striker. I have no idea who. Like, I don't think it's happening just because we get linked to everybody, and we have not been linked to another striker at
Yeah.
all. So I don't even know who. I would assume Hoyland's kind of that young gun striker that, um, hopefully like the future, blah blah blah. But we would probably want like an older, experienced guy, comfortable putting the ball in the back of the net. I don't know who that would be. People are saying Taremi, that guy. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
would,
hear
you know
this
who
is
I'd
just
love? Arturo Martinez from Inter.
yeah, why
That would be
not?
so fucking sick, but I don't know. I don't know how much he would cost or if they want to sell him or anything, but I think that would be
I think he's on the
perfect.
out, but
Because we were linked to him
yeah.
earlier in the window, and I did not want him as like our guy. Like I didn't
Mhm.
want that to be like, our striker signing, but with Hoyland in, dude, give me him too.
Yeah, yeah, without a
Evan
doubt.
Ferguson would be a dream, but he's still super young. I don't think Brighton will sell him for cheap.
There's that
Well,
guy
obviously not.
Weghurst out there, kind of tall, dependable.
Yeah, we should probably loan him. Just see what he's capable of. Really tall,
Um,
can't head the ball.
yeah, can't really do anything.
That was most frustrating. I wouldn't know if to talk about it, but that was fucking terrible. To the sale though. I hate talking about the sale. It frustrates me. But what was it, Carlisle? Did you
Hmm.
see that?
Yeah, Cardiff.
Vice chairman or Cardiff, was it?
Yeah,
Vice
but
chair, like president.
it was interesting. Yeah, did you read it?
I read like a little like blurb of what he said. Like he didn't say much, but
Yeah, it just kind of came out of left field because he was talking. I just read the article before we came on from BBC, and he
I
was just
actually didn't read
talking
that.
about. Yeah, it's where it came from. He was just talking about how he was in America trying to find investment for Cardiff because they're a lower club, third tier club. They just
Hmm.
actually signed Ramsey back, apparently his childhood club. He wanted to sign Bale because he was also from there. Couldn't get Bale. So he was in America trying to get like just more investments. And then just out of nowhere, he just get like he says third tier teams are worth like 3 times their evaluation. And then the next sentence is like, yeah, Manchester United's going to sell for like 7.3 billion, just
And
like
it was
out of
like,
nowhere. And then the
yeah,
next paragraph, nothing to do with Manchester United.
yeah. Okay, yeah. But I did see that. Yeah, that's the part I saw. I was like, and he just like mic dropped it. He was just like,
Yeah,
it wasn't like they're going to like he's like they will be sold. Like it sounded like imminently. Like, hey, I don't think he said imminently, but like it sounded like he was talking like this will happen. Like this is like already a thing. I don't know if
it
you.
sounds like it's almost already happened.
Well, yeah. Did you see that he was part of the sale in 2004 to sell to the Glazers' dad?
I did not see that.
He
Did
was
not know that.
like, yeah, like he was like I forget what he was doing, like an intermediary or like something like that. Like